They're widely recognized as the smartest dog on the planet. But is having a Border Collie at home really as simple as it seems? Welcome to PawMinutes. Today, we're diving into the complete guide to the breed, from the origins of their mind-blowing instincts to essential care covering health, nutrition, and exercise routines. To understand this breed, we have to look to the freezing hills on the border between Scotland and England. In fact, the name Border Collie literally means border shepherd dog, combining its location, border, with the Celtic term for herding dogs, collie. Border Collies were bred for centuries to herd sheep over tough, rugged terrain. That harsh background forged three distinctive traits. First is their athletic physical endurance, built to run dozens of miles a day. Second is their extreme focus and unmatched ability to read their handlers' signals from long distances. And third is the famous eye, control glare. This is the ability to stare down livestock hypnotically to direct them without needing to force them. This extraordinary talent was passed down from a single ancestral dog named Old Hemp. Breeders were so fascinated by his skills that they used his lineage extensively, giving rise to virtually every Border Collie we know today. On psychologist Stanley Coren's famous dog intelligence ranking, the Border Collie takes the #1 spot. Anyone living with this breed falls in love with their constant drive for cooperation and laser focus on their human. When handled right, that eagerness to work together creates a one-of-a-kind bond. To give you an idea of their brain power, the famous Border Collie chaser gained worldwide fame by learning and categorizing over 1,200 objects. The ultimate proof of this analytical brain is their ability to anticipate. When you're about to throw an object, they don't wait for the toss. They analyze your stance, calculate the trajectory, and take off before the ball even leaves your hand. That's why many automatic ball launchers don't work for long. Within minutes, they figure out the machine's mechanics and just stand right at the chute waiting for the ball to drop. This same mind shows up in their reputation as toy destroyers. To a Border Collie, tearing up a plushie or soft rubber toy isn't just play, it's a mission. They view the object like a puzzle. While other dogs just nibble away, they use their front teeth and paws to dismantle it and find the seam's weak point until they rip out the squeaker inside. But make no mistake, they don't come pre-programmed. A common mistake is thinking that having a big backyard solves everything. If you just leave a Border Collie in a yard, they won't just relax. They'll invent jobs for themselves, like barking at leaves, digging up the lawn, or herding passing cars. A quick walk around the block or opening the back door won't even come close to tiring out this mind. Without mental enrichment, ultra-durable toys, daily training, and proper exercise, that built-up focus turns into compulsive behavioral issues like excessive barking, destroyed furniture, or severe reactivity. This breed demands complete dedication from the owner. Because of their high sensitivity and drive, individual personalities vary quite a bit. Understanding the different breed lineages makes a world of difference. Working line, herding, extremely intense dogs with a sharp drive to control livestock. Sport line, agility, focused on explosive speed and quick reactivity to handler commands. Show line, companion, selected for appearance with a milder temperament, better suited for family life. Border Collies come in a variety of colors, from the classic black and white to shades like brown, gold, and gorgeous merle patterns. However, white should never be the predominant color, as a lack of pigmentation is directly linked to genetic health issues such as deafness. When evaluating a litter, observe their behavior around 8 weeks. The puppy obsessively leading the chaos will be high intensity. The most balanced choice for everyday life is the curious pup that approaches wagging its tail, accepts pets calmly, and knows how to switch between playtime and rest. When it comes to daily life, keep these 3 crucial behavioral details in mind. First, consistency is everything. Being inconsistent with rules confuses a Border Collie and creates anxiety. If they mess up and you correct them, don't immediately switch gears and shower them with affection out of pity. You need emotional balance. Correct them firmly, stay calm, and only go back to normal interactions once the dog settles. They process every single cue and can become confused if you flip-flop. Second, they are definitely not guard dogs. They might bark to alert you of movement, but since they were bred to manage sheep, their instinct is to avoid getting cornered. So don't expect them to confront threats. For that same reason, they don't naturally love big hugs, though they can get used to them if socialized from puppyhood. Plus, their reflexes are lightning fast. If another dog lunges unexpectedly, they'll leap back in surprise. But heads up, they remember exactly who confronted them and might hold a grudge next time. Third, the kid herding trap. Pairing a Border Collie with young, hyperactive children can be tricky. Because of their hardwired instinct to gather moving objects, they may try to herd running kids by staring them down, blocking their path, or lightly nipping at their heels. It's not aggression, it's genetics. Without strict boundaries and proper outlets, the dog mirrors the household chaos and becomes hyperactive too, giving you another problem instead of a solution. Overall, the Border Collie is a hardy, resilient breed, which usually means very few health surprises and vet expenses over their lifetime. However, you have to be an attentive owner. Because they're so driven, if they're in pain, they'll likely hide it. If you want to learn how to spot subtle signs of pain in dogs, check out the video linked in the description. To keep their health locked in, 4 areas need consistent attention. 1. Nutrition and coat shedding. Their double coat requires high-quality nutrition. Seasonal shedding can be so intense, it shocks new owners. If routine vet checks are normal, the secret is nutritional support. Adding omega-3 and high-quality protein strengthens the skin barrier, reduces inflammation, and leaves the new coat strong, radiant, and protected. 2. Low bath frequency and self-grooming. They definitely don't need frequent trips to the groomer. Border Collies have almost cat-like hygiene habits. They groom themselves, licking their coat and pulling out stuck dirt or burrs. Some working breeders only bathe their dogs 2 or 3 times a year. The real frequency depends on your routine. If your dog shares the couch or bed, regular baths help keep things clean indoors. 3. Joint care and fetch. Watch out for their favorite pastime. Playing fetch on slippery surfaces, like tile or hardwood, leads to skidding and sudden stops that wreck joints and ligaments. Also, be careful with high jumps. Landing hard can strain knees and spines. The golden rule is throw the ball low and stick to high traction surfaces like grass or firm dirt. 4. Food sensitivity or giardia. Because they're curious and explore the world mouth first in the yard or on walks, Border Collies are easy targets for giardia. Many owners assume their dog has a food allergy due to recurring loose stools, but the kibble isn't always to blame. Since giardiasis doesn't always show blood in the stool, it often disguises itself as an intolerance. Check with your vet about dewormers that target giardia. The Border Collie isn't for anyone looking for a low-maintenance companion or for someone who's away all day. The ideal owner is active, present, and ready to handle the real logistics this breed demands. I see long, 30-foot leashes recommended all the time to tire dogs out. But for a Border Collie, short bursts on the end of a leash don't even scratch the surface. They need real athletic output. So you have to evaluate your daily setup. space mapping. Having nearby parks or safe areas where they can sprint at top speed chasing a ball, or relying on solid doggy daycares with big open spaces. A small yard on its own won't cut it. Real aerobic exercise. Using gear like hands-free waist leashes lets you run right alongside your dog, turning walks into a real, safe workout. And above all, it takes true grit and unconditional commitment. A Border Collie doesn't care if it's a rainy day. If it pours for days straight, their energy stays right there, building up. The ideal owner makes zero excuses. You throw on a raincoat, pop in waterproof earbuds, and hit the pavement with your dog, rain or shine. Can you successfully raise a Border Collie in an apartment? Absolutely, I do it myself. My female Border Collie lives in an apartment with me. She is the most balanced, high-performing partner I could ask for. But it takes serious discipline. We log over 12 miles of active running every single week. And because I work from home, I integrate structured mental workouts into a routine daily. Proof that you don't need a 10-acre farm to have a thriving Border Collie. You just need an unconditional commitment to meeting their physical and mental drive. When you have that commitment and satisfy their needs, you get the most loyal, intelligent, and incredible partner in the world. What about you? Would you take on a Border Collie routine even in the pouring rain? Or do you already live with one? Share your story down in the comments. If this guide helped you understand the reality of this amazing breed, leave a like. This is just one episode in our Breed Guide series here on PawMinutes. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos where we break down behavior, health, and temperaments for tons of other dog breeds. See you in the next video.